Hey there guys, that's pretty much my first video, so I just take it in one part because I don't know yet how to cut any shit. So I just want to show you my helmet and my helmet setup so that you just get an idea how to get things done with a helmet and mesh masks and with your goggles. That's pretty much it, and I will explain how I attached it. I got it from another video and I would link it where I got it, the original idea of it, but I just did some minor fixes that I think are useful to just get a perfect setup for your helmet, and it's not that heavy, so you can wear it pretty much the whole game and the whole day. And yeah, just when you got some neck masks, not like I do, then it's ain't heavy at all, but so it's just the normal weight that you would get with doing anything. And there is no need for any screws that you need to attach to your helmet or all that shit. It's just simple montage of an easy way, and I'll show it. Just a second. Whoops. So, well, you can see that PG sign. It's just for show off. And here in Germany, we see it easily with ranks or with paratroops or something. So there's no stress when walking around with them on the field. Yeah, just that how the helmet setup looks, and inside there's my apron, and yeah, just where I start, I will put it on my head in a few seconds, but just that you can see how it looks. It's pretty simple done, and yeah, the way it's done. Well, first show off. First thing I did was that I cut the mesh mask. It's not cut properly. It's just so it won't that it fits, and there's nearly no gap between the mask and the goggle. And this one I will switch off to black ones, or yeah, I just think to black ones, but it doesn't matter now. It's just to show how it's done. And they're just I got the one of the real vision goggles, and that's just a normal mesh mask, and you got some small holes down there, and where you can fit your mesh mask with some I don't know what it's called now. You can just fit them together as zip ties. And yeah, that's how I fit my mesh mask with the goggle. And because the goggle is flat up here, it just matches perfectly to the top of the helmet when attaching it. So that's pretty nice. Next thing I did was attaching the goggles to the helmet. Wait, that's done by the elastic cord that already comes with it to hold the NVG mount. And I just got some that nubs here. They came with some FMA anything, I don't know what it's called now. They just came with it to normally hold smaller goggles, and came with Velcro and an elastic band on it, and the elastic band I used up here. And I just mounted the hook into that, so I can easily, I will show later, can easily tighten it and can untighten it. So if I want to drink something or shit, I just can untighten it and flap it forward so I can drink, or if I want to eat, because normally I got my my hydration system, and that works perfectly fine with that, because I got on the sides, you see, a lot of space for my mouth. Yeah, that's just how I fixed it, and so you can tighten up whether you got a small face or large face, so you can tighten it up, move it forward, move it backward, and that's the matter why I got that, I don't know what it's called, that green thing here that's wrapped around all over the head. Normally it's holding in place some camo. If you want to stick some camo up here, you can easily stick it up here. And yeah, that's just how I put it together. And that's the way, because then I don't need to work this around to get it fixed in positions. I can easily switch it backwards and forwards, and it takes a bit force, but it holds tight when you got it on your head. Yeah, that's I just took the other hole and put it up here. So how you can see it's easily done and it's pretty well. The next thing I did was on the inside. There we got my ear pro. That's what I done. Howard Leight Impact Sports. Yeah, it's just how the guy done it in the other video, because I like them, and here in Germany they are pretty cheap. So it wasn't a problem to to get some ear pro, and I wanted to get the fake C-Tag because on my setup I run a microphone speaker setup, so that I can easily the aux goes in here, so I can hear my mates. I will speak with the microphone attached to my breast, so I can take it up and then talk and all that shit. And this one here in here is attached with zip ties, and I attached them. I put it in, and then that's the first thing. That's the FMA PJ Helmet, I think it's called. You got 8 holes here and the normal shroud here on the front side, and yeah, I just put it up here, and I got the holes here where I put through my elastics, and on that hole right in front of here I zip tied the ear pro to my helmet so it won't wobble, and I can show you later. It's easy to transport because of that. Yeah, that's pretty much it to how I fixed it, but I will show it on my head. So you can see that it just works fine, and it's just one piece, you just take it up, got one piece, and you can take it off again. So that's what I like most about that setup. And yeah, you got all the flexibility and the looks, of course. The cover, the helmet cover, is from some German company. You will find it pretty much everywhere. It's for the real fast helmets, and it's just normal helmet cover. And I just cut the holes in here to get the ventilation going, and to get through my cord here to attach to the head, and so I can do some camera stuff, branches and shit going through here and camera it up. Or for cameras and stuff, you can just put your cables through here and can fix them so they won't wobble around or just break off or something. And it also fixes my helmet camo. And yeah, just some small IR patch and name tag, because when I'm looking up, my mates behind can see my name. Other thing on the setup is I just really like the Misspec monkeys, I think they're called, and they're in some great patches, and I just like them patches, and the cat eyes for nights. And yeah, of course, standard E-light. I mean, everyone knows it. So if I got hit, it's pretty dark, I just can put on the E-light and everyone sees I'm hit. That's the purpose of it, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, and then the German sign for the German flag, and the PJ flag, just because I want to symbolize the medic in combats. And yeah, you can hate me for that, but I think it doesn't matter. I just like the way they do. And yeah, I will put it on now, and then yeah, you will see that it's pretty much comfortable and all that shit. So first thing I do is normally put up my Under Armour or Under Helmet cover. It's pretty easy. And next thing I do is check that the straps are outside, and there they are. And then you just take your ear pro here and just put them to the side. I just need to turn them on so I can hear myself. So now I can hear myself. And then you get it pretty much set and done, and it's pretty comfortable. Then you can zip your helmet. So that's the way it looks. I got a small hat because of that it looks pretty big, but for normal sized guys it looks pretty unique and pretty chic. And what you can do under it is just, you got all the comfort, the face mask here. What I told you before is that you can push it now here, forward, and oops, I just flipped it up. That's the what it's called. I'll show you how effect. And okay. So now it's been again. It's just the little strap that untied, but in the game it doesn't matter. Just if you take it too much forward, you will lose it. But this way there's just absolutely no pressure on my face. So the only thing that holds it is a slight pressure on my head because of the helmet, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And you can just easily attach the straps and everything, and it just works fine, and it's all around. And we can see on the side that it just covers every little spot, every aspect, especially in close quarter combats. It covers every aspect you need. You get your ear pro, you get your face pro. Okay, your neck won't get will get shot, but okay, it doesn't matter. It's still airsoft, and of course you have it. That's just the most comfortable setup I've figured out yet. Some do that elastic cord here. They put it up in front of here, but I figured out that if I do that, it just pressures up on my forehead because the goggles will be pressed in here and will get loose down there. And yeah, this way I figured out is just the most comfortable when you just get back and attach it back on the sides. I mean, back on the sides here and back on the sides here. This way, how I told you can just easily pop it forward a bit. Now it's pretty loose, you know, you can, if you want to eat something, you can stick it under here and just eat. And I can see from the side, I just get pretty much space from the top of my mouth to the mesh mask. And this way I can easily get hydration in and just drink like a normal person would do, and then just get it back out and put it away. Yeah, I don't got my gun here, but I could show you that it's really, really tight on your face. I mean, it's like 1 centimeter, and you just can aim normally. There's one really, really cool face mask with some cloth up here, up that whole area, so you can really easily align that to the gun. That I will order when it's available in Germany or in Europe, but it isn't at the moment. But I would order it, and then it's even better because then you get direct contact with the rail when you're aiming. Yeah, it's just the most comfortable way I could figure out yet, and I have to play it. I mean, if you get it all around, and for example you get light on, it's just all around the most comfortable way for me to wear my helmet. And yeah, pretty niche looking thing too, because yeah, you get all around cover, and yeah, that's just the way I figured out it's the most comfortable way. And you can see the zip ties here, but if you mesh them black and mesh them with the goggles, it won't matter at all. It's just a matter what color of zip ties you got. And I just prefer that because you only get one pressure spot here, and your mesh mask doesn't lie on your face. It just lies nowhere. It's just on the goggles, and that's what's so comfortable about it. And the only thing you feel is really, really, really slight pressure on your face because of the goggles, and they still hold, and they don't fog up, so there's no problem. That's what I just like. And the ear pro, of course, it's just ear pro, you know, it's just comfortable, and that doesn't pressure me at all. It's just holding the helmet together, and you can fix them by pushing them upwards, so you can make them really comfortable. Yeah, that's just a thing. And the paracords up here, that were, how I told you, they came with this ones and were attached to it. so you normally can fit it through your goggles and then put it on Velcro. But I didn't need that, and they came with that knobbles here too. But I didn't need that, and that's why I just take the paracord and put them up here in the helmet. And I got 2 paracords, and I just put them through the holes and just fix them, tighten them together, and just turn it around so you only see the straight lines. And that's what's pretty cool and pretty neat looking. I will put it up so you can see it's pretty easy to get it off. And yeah, for sure you can just fix it out and let your head. Like always, it's the FMA helmet, doesn't matter. And the color is tan or dark earth, or what it's called. So there's only one version of it. And you just can see how easily you can take it off. And the last thing that I want to show you is, okay, I'm pretty messed up. So the last thing I wanted to show you is, because that's set up here, and because it's that easy, you can easily store it. And by storing it, I mean, you just put them out. Then you can flip your ear pro straight in, and the other one on top of it. So it's pretty small, and then you can just flip your goggles and your mesh mask combination over it, and you take your lock it, and then it's locked in place. And if you want to lie it anywhere, it's just as flat as a normal helmet, and will lie everywhere. You can get it back in your backpack and all that stuff. It's like if you had all the single parts and put them together, and you always got them together. It's pretty easy. There's no space wasted, nothing. It's just comfortable, and yeah, that's pretty much it. That's how I wear my helmet setup. And if you got any questions, just write in the comments, ask me. If you got any questions about any parts on the helmet, I don't know. If you want to know anything, just write in the comments, ask me, I will answer that. I will do another video if it's really necessary. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. Thank you for your attention, and thank you that you watched it. That's pretty much all of that helmet. Just like it at the moment. Good. Bye bye, guys.